This is Ayam Goreng or Malay Fried Chicken. Who does not love fried chicken? And you know what? Whenever I have guests, they always expect some piping hot Ayam Goreng. This is my go-to recipe. It's really easy, so let's go. First, let's blend together the ingredients for the marinade. To a blender, add 1 red onion. You want to chop it up for easier blending. You can also use shallots, not an issue. Garlic. Ginger. I have some minced ginger here, but you can just use regular ginger. Just chop them up for easier blending. This is galangal or blue ginger. Also cut it up for easier blending. Lemongrass, just the inner white core. You would notice that it's a much rougher chop. It actually works better for this ayam goreng recipe. Turmeric powder. If you have fresh turmeric, that's actually best, but turmeric powder is of course a lot more accessible to most of us. Cumin. Fennel. And coriander seeds. For these 3 spices, you have the option of toasting them if you want. Some salt. And finally, you want to add just a little bit of water for easier blending. And then give all of that a blend. Next, let's grab our chicken. You want to rinse this and try to drain off as much of the water. Combine the marinade with the chicken pieces. And then I'm adding some corn flour. You can also use rice flour. Try not to use regular all-purpose flour. And then simply combine all of that together. I'm using gloves here because turmeric stains, okay, and I just don't need the yellow fingers today. So the corn flour does a couple of things. It helps to soak up any excess liquid so that the batter sticks to the chicken. Most importantly, the corn flour is going to give the chicken pieces a gorgeous crispiness for hours after you've cooked it. Just say no to soggy chicken, okay? Marinate this for at least 30 minutes. Overnight would of course be best. Okay, let's fry these babies up. To a pot, add lots of oil, like lots. This is fried chicken, eh? We have to deep fry this. You know it's ready when bubbles come up when you use a wooden chopstick, or you can simply drop a few bits of batter and it should sizzle immediately. Then gently lower the chicken parts in. Keep a medium heat going. There is simply no need to adjust the heat while the chicken is cooking. When you're frying the ayam goreng, the chicken batter might sink to the bottom. This is perfectly normal. You want to just use some tongs to move the chicken around a little bit so that it doesn't stick to this batter at the bottom of the pot. This is optional, but I like to very carefully use my spatula to gently scrape the base of my pot so the batter does not stick to the bottom. Careful, okay? You don't want hot oil splashing everywhere, but this portion is completely optional. Anyway, I like to fry my fried chicken for about 12 to 15 minutes or until my ayam goreng turns a gorgeous dark brown color. If you're Malay, you know that we love the darker shade versus a light golden chicken. But yeah, just cook it however you like it. Make sure it's cooked through. You want to cook in batches. You do not want to overcrowd the pan. This causes the temperature to drop, resulting in a soggy chicken. Ugh, I know it's tempting. The good thing about fried chicken is that you can simply leave it alone to let it cook. There's no active cooking required. Here's a fun little tip. When you're done with all of your chicken, simply spoon some of the leftover marinade batter into the oil and immediately swirl it around so it's not just one glob. And you'll create a lot of this super yummy, crispy batter bits. Just remove from the oil once it turns all nice and golden brown. And that's ayam goreng. Super easy and flavorful, and I promise you an ultimate crowd pleaser. It also stays crispy for hours after you've made it, so I really hope you try this, and bye! Love this ayam goreng recipe. You might like this other chicken recipe, so go check them out now.